fellers and fellettes. Look familiar? Yeah, we haven't done anything in here in a while. So, we tested the water, we tested the furnace, we tested the water heater, we tested everything 2 weekends ago. And everything works but the water heater. So I'm going to buy a instant water heater and we'll get that installed. But for right now, what also happened was when we turned the water on and ran the pressure to the shower, it broke. We had water spraying everywhere. It was a mess. It's like Girls Gone Wild concert in here. Anyways, I wasn't bouncing around in a white tank top, but I was in a black tank top bouncing around. But anywho's and way. Thanks to the Old Jungle website, Amazon, whatever. We went ahead and got a new shower spigot, or whatever you call it. You know, this thing. You know, the ons and offs and the hose and the so you can clean all the stinky spots. We're going to go ahead and install that today. I am by no means a plumber. Keep that in mind, fellers and fellettes. But I do know a thing or two about a thing or two, or 3 or 4. And I do have Teflon tape, and I got some fancy Nip-X pliers. So we're going to dive right in and see if we can figure this out. So this is where it started spraying water everywhere. That broke, and yeah, water was going everywhere. It was a mess. Anywho, we got this little area down here, and that right there looks like it has water damage. That might have been for me last weekend, 2 weekends ago. But that, anyways, is what we got to change out today. So that's the back side, and I've got to try to climb my big butt in there and figure all that out and get to it. But anyways, the camper's coming along. I picked this white for the bedroom. I like it a lot. It'll brighten things up in here. It's like a white gray color instead of the brown. So we're going to probably try to finish that today in the boudoir, as they call them. Boudoir, whatever. The bedroom where you sleep. Which, right now, there ain't going to be much sleeping going on because there's too much stuff happening. But anywho, we're going to get after it. We're going to try to get some stuff done today. So we've got some destructions here, but they're about as clear as mud. No, literally clear, not clear at all. Luckily, I kind of know what I'm doing, so we'll figure this out. Putty plate? I don't know what a putty plate is. I guess we'll figure it out here. I'm getting after it. Well, first things second, second things first, and third things fourth. We're going to attempt to disconnect those. That water damage might be for me, because I don't remember seeing that last time. But well, this one came off easier than I thought it was gonna. Well, that's a plus. I don't think this is gonna come off easy though. We're gonna need, oh, maybe. Oh, we got lucky. Oh, there's still water in the lines, of course. Hello. Oh, we got a squirter. Apparently there's still water in the lines, so we'll let that trickle out. Yeah. Moses, there's quite a bit of water in the lines. Sounds like me after a night of Taco Bell. Moses. So I guess I probably should have included in that you want to make sure that the oof, that stinks. Oh. Yep. Oh, sorry, too many burritos. Oh, Moses. Oh, it's still going. Oh, Moses. Oh. Probably want to make sure all the water's out of lines before you start cranking on hoses and stuff. Because now I got a wet mess down here I got to clean up. Oh. I don't, where's the water coming from? There's nothing even hooked up and I drained the tank. I don't understand. Oh, Moses, sandals. Alright, well, old one off. I'm gonna clean that real quick. Old one's off. Careful with them plastic hoses so you don't break them. Probably be smart to mark them, but I'm not smart, so it is what it is. But we're gonna Teflon tape the new one and get her installed here, and I'm gonna clean that off. Okay, I went ahead and installed it. I needed 2 hands to do it, but we got that installed, so that's done. I cleaned it up as much as I could. I think that stuff is pretty well stained on there. I couldn't get it all off, but anyways, and then I Teflon coated that little guy. Teflon taped it. Focus. Teflon taped that little guy, and we went on ahead Teflon taped both of those. And my water pipes are still gurgling, and I don't know why, because there's no water in them, supposedly. I don't understand. But anyways, I better get them hooked up because they're leaking water all over. I don't know how there's water in them because I drained the tank. But I'm going to get them hooked up real quick. Boy, what a mess do I got under here now. I don't know where the water's coming from, but apparently the tank's not 100% drained or something. I don't have water hooked up, so I don't know where it's coming from, but I guess it is marked red, so that's the hot. So that's the one I'll be installing the inline heater on, which probably install it on that white hose because that'll be easier to cut than that plastic one, and install the fittings for it. We'll probably reroute this up there or something for the ductwork for the furnace, and install that water heater right there, right here, that inline water heater. I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure that out because they say that it should be installed vertical, so I'll get that figured out. But we're good here, and this thing, I don't know if you can hear it, it's letting off pressure, so I don't understand that. I don't know much about RVs, but I've been figuring it out as I go. So if you know anything about RVs and why it's built up pressure and the pump's not running, let a guy know. And that's the cold side. The hot side's off. Yeah, hot side's off. Here, check it out. You can hear it when I shut the valve off. It releases air, so it's pressure. I don't understand. Anywho, on to the next part. Alright, out with the old, in with the new. Probably didn't have to replace this, but I want it all to match. And the other thing is, everything in this camper was built with a SO number 2 square head. And I'm just dumb, because last thing I want to be doing is having to try to find one of them when I can't find my tools, and then I know where everything else is, but trying to find that one, that's going to be impossible. Oh, but Brad, just keep one in the camper. Yeah, sure, I keep one in here. I'm sure it'll freaking get tossed around and lost too, though, because how often are you going to use that thing? Everything in here, I want to change out the screws into Phillips heads, though. Phillips and flats are the only 2 screw heads that should be. The only 2 size screws or screw style heads that should be used. Flat heads are just dumb. Anybody that uses flat heads, you're going straight to hell. Phillips head is the best one. Alright. Pretty sure I can figure this out. Assemble. Put the little rubber gasket in. Tighten her down. Don't go all crazy gorilla hands because you'll break it. It's just plastic. Don't know what that does. That turn it off or on, or I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Alright, I wonder if I should. It's got the rubber gasket on it. That'll be fine. Don't need a Teflon on that one. Little rubber gaskets going on here. Alright, so while you're doing this, make sure you put it through your little holder first there. Hopefully that's in frame. Put it through the little holder. There we go. Don't forget to put it through the holder, so otherwise you'll be taking it all apart and doing it again. Alright, let's see here. We're going to close these valves off now. I don't know why it's still leaking stuff, but it's got pressure built up in the tank for some reason or another. I have to figure that one out. Then we're just going to screw her down. You guys probably got a pretty good view of the top of my head right now. And again, it's just plastic, so don't go crazy and drill your hands and snap stuff. I am going to get a tube of caulk, and I'm going to run a caulk bead around everything in the shower because there was clearly some water damage. And look at that. We got a shower head, y'all. We got a new shower installed. Hose is a little long, but that's okay when you take her down, you know. Spray in the stinky spots and, you know, the hair and what have yous. Get you. Alright, so, yeah, look at that. She get a little hose a little long, but that's alright. So like I say, I'm going to get a tube of caulk. I'm going to run to Walmart and get some more tubs for packing tonight, but I'm going to run a bead of caulk along here and all around the shower base there, just to make sure we don't need no more water damage in here. Everything else looks pretty good, but we got a new shower head installed. Look at that, fellers and fellas. And a guy, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a plumber by any means, not a contractor by any stretch of imagination, but I figured it out. It's pretty simple, you know. So we're going to hook the water up to the camper and we're going to run the water through it and make sure we don't have any leaks. Hang on. All right, well, let's see if I halfway know what I'm doing here. We got a shower. Would you look at that? Just look at it. You're looking at it, you gotta look at it. Oh, look at this, look at that. Look at it. Looking at it. Well, it'll work. I mean, what we need it for. Let's see, leaking. Oh, looks like we're good. Coolio. I like it. You got a little valve there. You can turn that off up top. That's cool. All right. Sweet sauce. Well, I think for today, that's going to wrap up this video. I'm going to continue to work on the camper a bit. I'm going to do more this stuff in the bedroom back there, and I might do the living area, kitchen, dinette area-ish thing, whatever. Bathroom's pretty well done. Just got some stuff to do in here. I'm probably going to finish hanging this white-gray color in the bedroom to brighten it up in here a little bit. Something road I gotta cross at some point. I've got to replace this vent. It's cracked on the outside, and the guy before me, he bought something. I don't know what he did, but I don't know if he flex sealed it or what, because it was leaking, because it was cracked, but he didn't. What a guy's trying to say is he didn't fix it right. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the right thing and fix it the right way and get a new vent cover and replace it properly, and we'll put a either a clear or a milky or whatever they call it cover over it, so it allows a little more natural light here in the bedroom. I don't really want to make it look hillbilly in here, but I'm thinking I might have to just wire in a light, because I don't like dark. I mean, I don't, obviously when you're trying to sleep, that's one thing, but when you're trying to do stuff, it really bugs me not being able to see. So, and there's these little under cabinet lights on each side of the bed, but they don't put out much light in here. So, and I've got this double light here. But, I mean, it does brighten the bedroom up, but there needs to be a light over here. We got a 50-inch TV that's going to go there. And then we'll probably just hang some pictures or something along that cabinet, or that wall, rather, the rear bulkhead. But other than that, I got some work to do. and then we're gonna do some underbed storage. So right now the bed is outdoor storage where the power cable and stuff goes. I'm gonna section all that off and seal it, and we'll still have a small area since we're not gonna be using this for actual camping, and this is gonna be tiny home living for a while. We're not gonna be hauling a bunch of stuff from campsite to campsite or whatever, right? Outdoor stuff or whatever. So I'm going to section it off and seal off the outdoor access. We'll still have a little bit of room for like the sway bars or the sway control hitch and the power wire, obviously, and then just the wheel chocks and stuff like that. The extra stuff we have, the jack plates and whatever. But I'm going to seal that off, and then I'm going to put the bed on struts, like on a rear lift gate on a vehicle, to where I'll put a handle on the end of the bed so we can lift the bed up. It'll be on struts to where we can have underbed storage, and then we can have one little bin for socks, one little bin for underwear, one little bin for t-shirts, jeans, shorts, what have you, and we'll split it right down the middle so me and the wife have equal storage for clothing and stuff. We do have that cabinet, this cabinet. We've got this cabinet that has the hangers. This cabinet has hanger spots, but we're going to use this for food as well as those for food. And then those will be, well, I don't know what those will be. And yes, don't laugh, I've got ideas for that. That's going to get redone. If you will follow the series, you've seen I fought with that. But anyways, we're getting her together, and we're losing time. Time is slipping away from a guy, let me tell you. Got some water here. I wasn't paying attention. I had water go everywhere. But we're down to 2 weeks before my final day at work. Yeah, it's getting a guy right in the feels. But 2 weeks before my final day at work. August 30th is my last day. And then, well, I'm thinking probably I know for sure the first week of September, the 3rd, we'll be dragging this big pig down to Kentucky and parking it on the property. And then we'll come back. We'll probably stay a day, visit with the in-laws, and then we'll come back on Thursday and probably rent the U-Haul and the flatbed trailer, and fingers crossed everything goes as planned. I'm thinking like the beginning of the 2nd week of September or middle of 2nd week of September, we'll officially be out of Illinois and Kentucky residents. So it's an exciting journey, and a lot of you guys haven't really, the camper restoration videos haven't really taken off too much, haven't gained a lot of traction, but a few of you guys have asked where they've been. So here's a quick update, and also a quick little living situation, life update. So we're giving up the farm and moving to Kentucky, and it is what it is, and that's what we're doing. So anywho, as always, like I say, I think this is where we're gonna wrap this one up. I am going to continue working on the camper, but I mean, how much can you watch me hang this stuff? There's plenty of other videos if you want to see me doing it, you can go watch. But I think that's going to wrap this one up. As always, I appreciate all you guys. We're almost to 700 subs, 300,000, over 300,000 views. I think we're at almost 320,000 views across the whole channel, which is awesome. Thank you guys. Almost 700 subs, which is pretty exciting. I know that's not a lot in YouTube land, but for me, it's pretty cool that there's 700 people out there that find me interesting enough to follow. But appreciate you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Bonus footage. We got a lot more done today. Pretty excited about that. Still got some stuff to do, but pretty darn excited for what we did get done today. So, got one little tiny wall left to do up here. there, and finish that. And then I got one little spot over there, but I got to do some wood repair. And then I got a little spot right there I got to finish. And then we got this to do, that to do, and then finish around the stove and here. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. I'm getting there. It's going to be a different living experience for sure, but we're getting there. Anywho's, I don't know why I said bonus footage, because I'm just going to clip this in before the ending of it. Well, you know, whatever. Anyways, got some more done and I'm happy. Came out really nice. Got rid of that ugly stereo face thing that I don't know what I was thinking trying to do, but yeah, it came out nice. I'm happy. I gotta hang the drapes back up and actually get rid of the drapes that came with the camper. And I got gray ones, just plain gray. It's coming together nice though. Little camper update for y'all.